All right, here's the Labellette APS 106 that we have. Right now I have the length set at 1 step. I've got a Tritronics clear label sensor attached here. This is our new one that we just bought from Tritronics. It has I'm not sure if you can see, but the top button there, or the bottom is a gap set, and then the middle is a label set, and then the menu. So to calibrate this sensor, they told me to align the, you could either align it on the gap or align it on the label. To align it on the gap, I just, aligned a gap within the sensor slot and then just hit gap and held down, and then it calibrates off the gap. So now it's turning off the labeler whenever the gap runs through the slot. And I just have a cable tied there just because of the sensor that we had. And this one, we're not the same size, so this one is just what we're using to attach it now. But as you can see, the way that so right now it's stopped the label in the gap. So just to the left of that little mark there, that's where the gap is. And now the length of the label, as you can see, that pushes the label out this far. So it's stopping it every time right at the gap. But the problem is that it spits out the label about 3/4 of the length, like there. So I'll send a little bottle here through, and you'll see that it seems to be working properly. It's just the fact that it's not, obviously with the fold there is because the label is sticking out too far, but it's just not cycling properly or shutting off the right settings. So I don't know if there's a way to delay that so that when it hits the gap, it either spits out the label sooner or later, or there's a way we can get that label to back off the peel plate. Now, you had mentioned that the step counter should count to 0. I will run a bottle through right now and show you that it is not doing that. And the bottle just went through, so as you can see, it did not affect the step counter. The way that we have this machine wired in is we basically, the guy from Tritronics walked me through it, but we put there was 4 wires on here before. I believe it was a 5 volt, a 40, a 0 volt, and then a 25. The wiring, or the wire that he gave me was a 3-wire or a 4-wire, but he said that the black one just to close off, and the third light on the PLC, which would be this one here right to the right of my thumb, that third light from the bottom, that switches on and off every time a label is, or the sensor is triggered. So that is working properly. It's just that I don't know if there's a way to delay the step count on there or the length, so that it's not pushing the label out 3/4 of the way, or if we just have to align the sensor on a different part of the machine so that the label will work properly. I guess in any case, that's just our main issue right now. So yeah, let me know what you think what we need to do. Thank you.